Thanks so much for coming through today. I'm Chef Billy Parisi from billyparisi.com. The holidays are upon us, so I'm going to teach you how to make up an amazing roasted pork loin with a rosemary and thyme chimichurri. We're going to serve it up with some roasted vegetables, and I'm doing it in partnership with my friends over at Good Cook. No matter what recipe I'm making, it all starts with prep. It's also known in French as mise en place, or everything in its place. There's nothing worse than starting to cook and realizing, oh no, I don't have this prepped up or this peeled or this cut. We gotta do this first so that the cooking process is seamless. So we're gonna start off with this chimichurri sauce. Go ahead and start by running some garlic cloves through a Good Cook garlic press. I've cut enough garlic in my life. This simplifies the process, incredibly easy to use. And now on to the fresh herbs. We've got some parsley, rosemary, and thyme, but to start off with the parsley, we need to finely mince it up. And thank goodness for the Good Cook rolling herb mincer. Since we need so much finely minced herbs, this will help the process and save so much time. It's got a great soft grip handle, 5 blades. All you simply do is roll it back and forth. It will finely mince the herbs for you to that perfect sort of garnish-like consistency. Go ahead and add it to the bowl along with the garlic, and then just simply do the exact same thing with some fresh rosemary and thyme. Likewise, add it to that bowl. We're next going to hit it with some red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, season it with salt and pepper, and then using a spoon, simply combine everything together until it is incorporated and set it to the side. Now we've got some beautiful pork loins. This was one large one, so I sliced it in half so that it'll fit on the rack and cook a little bit quicker. What we want to do is hit it with a little bit of olive oil. This is going to help brown it up, and then season it on all sides, and I mean all sides, with a little bit of salt and fresh cracked black pepper. Now we need to transfer these seasoned up pork loins into a pan, and I'm going to be using the Good Cook Quick Based Roaster. It's got this amazing V shape to it with grooves in the center. What this does is it separates the pan drippings and pushes it to the outside of the pan, so that's easy to get all that juice and baste your meat with. This is a genius design. Love this, no matter if it's a ribeye roast, a beef tenderloin, this pork tenderloin, or even a turkey. This is the perfect pan when it comes to needing those extra drippings for basting. Now what I'm gonna do is add on just a little bit of that chimichurri sauce. Just give it a little spread, just to slightly cover the top of it. Next, pour in a little bit of beef stock. This will help get those drippings going into the pan. And now we're going in the oven on 400 degrees for between 30 and 35 minutes. The first part is just to cook the pork halfway through, get it nice and brown. And then after that time, what we want to do is open up the door and simply baste it up all around the top of that pork. And the Good Cook silicone baster is perfect for this. It's dripless, it's got a soft bulb that's flat so that it will stay upright on your countertop and gets all the juices and evenly distributes it. It's an awesome baster and really, really simple to use. Now, put it back in the oven and go right over to your countertop. I've got a few different vegetables that I'm gonna add some olive oil on. And the first one are just some simple carrots, Brussels sprouts, and then the next one, some potatoes. Go ahead also and season them with salt, pepper, and then using your hand or a spoon, just mix everything together so that they are completely coated, and we want to add them to the pan that's in the oven. So on one side of the roasting pork loin, let's go ahead and add in our vegetables, maybe spread them out just a little bit. On the other side of the pan, hit it with the other vegetables, potatoes in this case. What I'm gonna do is simply push it right back into the oven. It's gonna cook for another 30 to 35, maybe even 40 more minutes. Wanna make sure the vegetables are tender, the pork is cooked through. Let's go ahead and take a look. Absolutely gorgeous. The pork has that beautiful brown on top. The vegetables are perfectly cooked. They've got a little bit of roast on them, but from the drippings, they sort of also braise. My favorite cooking technique here. And to serve up, you can simply put these right on a platter and serve alongside the vegetables, or you can slice up the pork loin and serve it with the other one. And to finish off, what I like to do is add on a little bit more of that rosemary and thyme chimichurri just to sort of up the flavor a little bit. Boom, you're finished. You have an absolutely amazing pork loin roast with vegetables, with rosemary and thyme chimichurri sauce that you can be proud to serve up over the holidays. I know your family and your guests are gonna absolutely love it. I'm gonna get into this, so we'll catch up with you next time.